Scorpio, hi. So this is going to be a reading for February 27th through March 5th. And I'll take a look into your recent past, your current energies, and your immediate future. And then I'll close it off with a couple of cards from the universe for you. And these are general readings, so they may not resonate for all of you. If they do, there is an extended at the end of the video. You can check out the link for that in the description box below if you want. Okay. Let's see, Scorpio. All right, the overall energy for the reading, the Seven of Cups. You know, I've been seeing for about a month now, I've been seeing pretty much everywhere turtles. I don't think I ever really looked at this card too close, but I'm like, oh, okay. Probably I did, but you know how it is, and it's like, oh, okay, there's another one. So anyways, okay, Seven of Cups. Choices, options, maybe looking into your own choices, decisions, I don't know. In the recent past, the Six of Wands, the Knight of Pentacles, the Two of Cups. The Six of Wands flew out in reverse. Oh, come on. This one I really didn't see. So just keep your eyes out for signs. This probably is more for me because I've been seeing it for a month. But when you see things like that, they could have been in front of your eyes all this time. But it's like, okay. And anyways, this is a situation in which I see you approaching possible romantic situation here. You're doing it very slow. You're moving very slow towards this possibility. And you actually kind of start off from a sense of, there's no way in hell that's going to happen, you know? Like almost defeated from the get-go. That's what probably makes you move slow. Because I know you don't move slow. Unless, you know, there's something going on. So, okay. Okay. In the current situation, the High Priestess, the Moon, the Two of Wands. You're kind of standing by here. You're kind of pausing in any kind of action, especially towards this situation, possibly. There's definitely a big pause on your side, but it almost feels like an intuitive hit for you. Like, I feel like I need to pause, you know? I don't want to move, kind of a thing. Because it does look like you're very much in tune with your intuition. The problem is you're not seeing that. So it's not like, oh, you know, I'm feeling from within that I need to pause. It doesn't come through as that. It comes through as you're just pausing. You don't necessarily understand why, but it feels right, you know? Yeah, very interesting here. In the immediate future, the King of Wands, the Hangman, the Two of Pentacles. What is this? You're spinning back to possibly the same situation. As you pause, your confidence grows. Your sense of, all right, now I know who I am, what I want, things like that. I can, you know, you're definitely coming in with a very different approach. As you come out of your shell again, you step back into confusion. You step back into that place of, kind of like I lost it. In a split second, I lost my sense of confidence. I lost it. But it is all of it is swirling around one particular situation there. So it's kind of like you're getting yourself back. You know everything that you need to be knowing. When it comes to only you, when it comes to attaching yourself to this other situation, you lose it. Why? I don't know. They made me lose my shit. No. Nobody makes you do anything. You do that. It's from you. It's not from them. Okay. Let's clarify. Let's do the Seven of Cups. The Two of Cups, the Fool, the Page of Pentacles. Yeah. you're kind of looking at different ways in how to approach the situation. You know, so maybe this is a strategy. Let me take a step back. Let me try to figure things out. Because the hangman that shows up here is definitely that of, let me look at things from different angles. Let me see what can be done here. So I kind of see you going through choices, options, all sorts of ways in which to approach this particular situation, because I feel like it's important to you. You know, let me do the Six of Wands in reversed in the past there. Ten of Wands, Six of Swords, the Emperor. Oh, okay. So quite a difficult task here. I feel like as you leave something behind you, something from your past, this situation shows up, a potential for love here. And that's why you're kind of looking, not defeated necessarily, but a little, maybe I'm not ready for this. Maybe, you know, there's that heaviness to it, you know, kind of throwing yourself there in the next situation after you've just passed something. Probably not the best idea, or it doesn't feel that way to you. So that's why you're approaching the situation in a very slow manner. Okay, now I get it. All right. So maybe you didn't close something off completely, and it was kind of hard to, you know, kind of freely be, okay, here I am, to this new situation. Let me do the Two of Cups there in the recent past. Three of Swords, Queen of Swords, the Empress. Plus, the other party didn't make it easy because they had a little bit of a wall up. They're kind of looking a little bit like my way or the highway. It doesn't look, even though it sounds that way, it doesn't look like a controlling energy, but it looks like a hurt energy. They were trying to protect themselves, at least from what I can see here. They were carrying a lot of pain. I don't know if they still are. But as you move towards them, they're sitting there with their pain, literally in their hands like that, and being like, you know what? Either you like it or not, I'll still behave in the same way. I don't care. So a little resistance from that side too. Yeah. Yeah, that's going to make you move slow. All right, interesting how the Emperor shows up on that side, the Empress on that side of the table as I clarified these two energies. Let's do the High Priestess in the current situation. Two of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles, the Justice card. Very interesting, because when you do tie up to your intuition here, there's one aspect of stability, balance, things to work out. There's so much slow energy in this one, you know? And when I say it's slow, it's not because it's looking slow for me. I don't give a shit if it's slow or fast. It's slow tied up to your energy in the way that you're dealing with it and perceiving this. And it doesn't necessarily have to be an issue. I don't see this much as an issue, the fact that it is moving slow, because ultimately you're the one that's pointing me out to slow, kind of like you're the one that wants to take things one day at a time, not rush through this. But at the same time, there's a little bit of confusion there. There's a little bit of I kind of wish that things would move faster, you know? So I'm not sure if this is what you're pushing consciously, the slowness of this, but you are. It's coming from you, you know? And then there's that confusion of, is it too slow? Should we pick it up a notch? Should we, you know, what? I would say go with your intuition. And even then I see you confused a little bit, but I would still say follow your intuition on this one. Because I feel like the energy is right for you ultimately, especially if it's coming from you. You know, you're kind of guiding it. So let's do the Moon. The Hierophant, the High Priestess, the Four of Cups. This is something quite big, but it's not showing up in that way yet. You know, you could look at this as, I don't know, I met someone, I think there's potential here, but, you know, let's not rush it. Yeah, it could go somewhere. I don't know, you know, a little bit like that. Where this is one of those where it's more than meets the eye here. But it's not revealed yet on your side nor on their side. It's not being explored from that depth. Not yet. Because it's slow. There's some pretty powerful energies that are hidden here for now. Let's do the Two of Wands. Ooh, there's Scorpio. Getting pissed off. No, not getting pissed off, but for the Two of Wands, you get the Wheel of Fortune, the King of Swords, the Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, I mean, definitely this energy of almost static. It's almost like it's not even moving. That's how slow it is. You're changing this. You're not changing it now necessarily, but you're starting to... You remember what I told you, looking at options around the situation? You're starting to understand that if you want to change this, you can. It's really up to you. Whatever you feel is right, you can choose to go in that direction. And things start moving here. Not fast, still not fast, but at least in a particular direction. Because you start to gain clarity. As you give yourself this time, as things move slow, you're actually giving yourself time to reflect over this. But then all of a sudden, things kind of change completely from, let's reflect into, okay, let's do. I'm ready. You know, and you're bringing in a sense of stability, a lot of determination towards that. Pretty nice. Let me do the King of Wands in the immediate future. Ten of Cups, Three of Cups, the Sun. I mean, these are the best energies possible. There's happiness, there's love, there's everything you can possibly want. Passion, everything you want. Why I'm laughing is because right after this I see the Hangman. So it almost looks like everything blows up into, ooh, oh my god, oh my god. And then it's like, okay. I almost said hammer time. Break time. We need to put a pause on this. It's too much. It's too intense, it's too fast. Like, let's slow it down. Easy. Take it easy. It feels that way. I mean, again, the energies are amazing here in the way they show up. Once things get moving, the energies kind of blow up into something quite amazing. Let me do the Hangman. Let's see. King of Pentacles, Ten of Swords, Eight of Swords. Interesting. This almost looks like it takes you on cloud 9 here. You know, you're flying off there with little angels, butterflies, unicorns, everything you can possibly dream of in there. And it almost feels like you're pulling yourself back to reality. So as this starts to move, I'm not even sure here if this is just your perception and you're opening up to your own la-la land about what's going on, or if things are actually going in this direction. And it's starting to become a little scary, a little too dreamy. So it's kind of like, let me pull myself back to reality. On your part, you're showing me that. You know, a sense of wanting to ground, wanting to come back here from this, you know, not allowing yourself to be in there for too long, because who knows, probably you know yourself and you know you might stick around there. So there's definitely a sense of you trying to be more practical. The minute you do that, fear shows up. But fear shows up to such extent that, okay, let's cut the crap, let's cut emotions out, let's cut everything we're feeling. It's not about that. We need to be practical here. And it almost feels like you're cutting yourself off from feeling what you're feeling. And that's when fear shows up. That's when overthinking shows up. That's when, you know, practicality shows up, where there's no emotions there. Let's do the Two of Pentacles. Eight of Cups, Five of Wands, Two of Swords. I don't understand this. I mean, ultimately, fear would pull you back. You would probably call it practicality, or, you know, not allowing. Why are you not allowing yourself to feel this? It's like you're not allowing yourself to feel happiness. And that's when you decide to cut off what you feel and to not feel it anymore. And then you end up in these energies of confusion, of I don't even know what I feel, what I want. I'm stuck in my head, you know? How do you not allow yourself here? This energy feels right to some extent. This energy of let me bring me back on planet Earth. When you take it a little too far, you disconnect completely from how you feel. And that's when you're going to start creating all sorts of unwanted energies here. You know, where this is going to take over. And it's not the pleasant this. It's the not so pleasant that. You know? So, where this is shooting at is basically you not allowing yourself to be happy. You know, that's the ultimate conclusion of what's going on here. Why is that? I'm not sure. I'm not seeing it here now. Not yet. It's going to be revealed somehow. Or maybe you know why. But that usually implies a limiting belief in there. You know, I'm not allowed to be happy. Or happiness is not for me. And if that's the case, that can be changed. I always like to remind people that, because they're like, oh, okay, so what do I do with that? Change it. Change it. We all have them. From the universe, you get the Page of Swords, the Nine of Cups, the Page of Pentacles. Because you know how to bring yourself in that space of happiness within yourself. Connecting to yourself. You know how to do that. You've done that. You've learned that. You're still in the process of learning that. It's kind of like a continuous process. And you're doing that here. The universe is showing me you're doing it. Not too much. God forbid you would be happy. God forbid you would allow yourself to be happy. You got to start allowing yourself to be happy. Okay? Because you're doing it. But let's not overdo it. You know? So that's what's thrown up here for you. Hope this helped. And I'll see you next time. Bye.